What's going on, guys? Another day, another project. Today we're going to be painting a door, and figured I'd give this Maxpray a shot. I think a real test for this thing is going to be when we get to painting the apartment. But let's just connect to the camera here, make sure everything is in angle. So they sent me out this sprayer, said, hey, you want to check it out, give you your thoughts. I said, sure, why not? Might as well, I'm going to be needing it. So I've used the Graco X7 in the past, which I think by spec, this compares very closely, but obviously this is cheaper by a couple $100. So we'll see how it compares. This is considered like a home sprayer. It's not for a professional level. It's for a 5-gallon project, I believe. Yeah, 15-gallon recommended project size, 200-gallon annually. So I mean, if you're going to be doing a lot more spraying, then you should probably consider getting a different one, more on the commercial level. But then again, if you're out doing commercial stuff, you already kind of know the other sprayers that you're going to be getting. Hopefully the lighting is good here in the garage. Doing a flip-flop review here. But we're going to get into it. We're going to unbox it, see what comes in here. Some first impressions. And then we're going to see how it works. So yeah, let's get at it. Before we go at it, let's see about some specs. So basically with these, just like Graco, I have the Graco X7, which I use to paint the apartment walls. And then I have this TC Pro that I use to spray cabinets, doors, etc. I've tried spraying doors before with the X7, and it was just too much paint. It was hard to control. So we'll see what kind of tip this comes with, and how it will paint. I'm going to paint a metal door with some exterior paint, so we'll see. Let's pop this thing open. Basically with these airless sprayers, the whole point of it is you don't have to tin the paint. So as it comes in the can, whether it's, you know, interior paint, exterior paint, thicker stuff, you can just spray it as is. So let's pop this thing open. I think this thing right now on Amazon is like $350. So in here, just packaging, make sure there's nothing there. Got the sprayer itself. The box is really nice. Packaging seems legit. First initial thoughts. Seems like a pretty legit product. Let's pull it out the box. Set it on the ground. And then we'll bring you guys more closer to it. There we go. Let's point that down. So, let's take it out the bag. Looks like this just folds right up. And I'm sure there's some screws to hold it in place. Like boom. Take that out. What we got here? I believe this is probably the extended nozzle, like when you're spraying ceilings and stuff. And I would be right. So basically, it's an extension. So if you're spraying ceilings, you got more reach. That's nice. And then in here, they give you some tools as well. Get a crescent wrench, which I'm sure if you are DIY at this point, you'd probably have this. If not, then this is probably too far of a job for you to begin with. And then you get some more tools. You get a 19 mil and a 16 mil wrench, which that's nice that they include tools. So just in case you do not have tools, that's cool. With the Graco, you definitely didn't get this. You get a brush for cleaning your tips and whatnot, I'm sure. Get another brush, just like so. sure these are the screws. Your on-off attachment. You get some screws, and I'm sure these are some gaskets, nozzle attachment. And then what is down here? Got your manual right here. But I mean, who looks at the manual? We figure out as we go, right? Let's get some pliers. Start snipping away. I think I set my other pliers over here. Do you believe it's recording? Yep, it is. Okay. Snip this thing apart. Boom. And these screws here, it's almost like a lawnmower style, which like they got square on the inside, and then you would just feed it through and boom, and then it won't spin as you're screwing it on. Pretty easy, straightforward as far as setting that up. Release this one. Probably a good idea to get both of them on before you start tightening stuff up. Boom. And we're good. Then you got your cord. It's your power. And then down here, basically how these work is this right here. You would dip into a bucket, and the reason they're so tall is right here you would basically hang a bucket. So if you want to move the paint with the sprayer, you would just do so. And then basically you would dip this into the bucket, or whether it's a gallon or a 5-gallon, and then you would basically prime it. And then when you're priming it, we'll just show you that when the time comes and we get ready to spray here. Right here we got the sprayer line. Seems like nice quality. And I'm not sure what this other sprayer line is. Oh, this is cool. Does this screw out? Or what does it do? I'm not exactly sure what that does, but it was screwed in here. So we'll just keep that over there. And then we'll cut the remainder of this line. So I'm not sure why we got 2 lines. I guess if you need more line to reach. Oh yeah, that's what that male-to-male connector. So I guess if you need more line to reach, you would use that connector and you would extend this line, which is kind of nice. Because most times I don't need that much line, and with the Graco I'm dragging around a bunch of line for no reason, so that's cool. Alright, and right here, we're gonna undo this. Boom, boom, boom. And then we're gonna uncover the gem itself, the spray gun. Take this off. Not sure what this here says. Reversible spray tip. Basically same as Graco. And that spins. I guess that spins freely. That is nice. Basically spins freely. The Graco does not. So if you like twist it, you got to go back and unscrew it. So that spins freely. That is cool. Definitely nice. The gun definitely seems like nice quality. Basically how these work is this tip. Right now you're in unclog mode. And then right here you're in spray mode. And then you can lock it to constantly spray. Or you just unlock it. And then you can rotate this tip, whether you want, you know, horizontal or vertical spray pattern. But I really like this feature, how it's rotating from the line. The other one does not have that. So, I mean, bang for buck. It seems like a lot more features than what that gray coat gives you. So far, so good. And basically, we're just gonna, I guess, hang this up. We'll just set this down on the ground. Once we unroll it, we'll hang it up there. And then I would assume, just like the other one, you would unscrew that fitting and attach that right there. And this is where that crescent wrench comes in handy. And what this is for is when you are cleaning the machine. Basically, you can attach a garden hose fitting on here and clean it out much easier than you would with the bucket method, which we'll get into all that. Let's show you some of the controls here. So basically, your on-off is right here. So on-off, simple enough. And then here, what you're gonna have is, I'm not sure if you can see that. Let's try to zoom in. Not sure. Here, let's just bring this. So you can see where it says spray prime. I guess it's got to be turned on or something. No, I just a little bit more loving. So down here, spray prime. So basically, to prime it is down here, and then spray it down here. And then over here, you're just going to have your controls. So right now it's high spray, low spray, and then prime or clean. Prime. So basically, I'm going to prime it. So yeah, I mean, that's as far as this thing goes. I think what we got to do next is prep our garage door and get to priming and spraying. So let's get at that. Alright, so this is kind of my DIY from 2x4s setup. The way I paint doors, as you can see, probably not a bad idea to not paint in flip-flops, but it is what it is. Just made some 2x4s, screwing on. When you're done painting, flip it over, do the other side, and then it's gonna dry flat down. Here's the sprayer. Here we got the paint. And so right now, let's turn this thing down. Using one of the tenants' garages, we're gonna prime it. It says hit this button. I gotta turn on the power. Alright, turn it on. Spray. Alright, so as you can see, it's under priming. And we're going to put it to spray. And it should hopefully fill up that nozzle and stop. And then what you want to do, get yourself a clean, well, dirty bucket. And what you want to do is practice and see how this thing shoots. Or the carport. And turn this thing to actually spraying. Oh, that's looking good to me. I'm gonna go up here and start painting. that. Did something weird here in the beginning, maybe because I don't have this thing screwed on all the way. So we're gonna flip the door and see how it does on the other side. Alright, you can see what the finish looks like. I think it looks pretty good. Obviously it's kind of harder to see, but it did throw extra paint right here on the edge. I don't know why, but it's just a hallway door, so it's not going to be a big deal. But for a sprayer of that size, to get a finish this nice and controllable, it's definitely pretty good. Okay, well, we got it painted. Basically what was happening is the tip was clogged, and then I was spraying, and it was spraying more in one corner. So there's like overspray in some spots, but it'll be fine, I guess. Good door to be practicing with, I suppose. And then as far as cleaning it, I haven't really gotten into that, but here, let's show you. Basically all you want to do, grab a bucket, connect the garden hose right here, unscrew this filter, connect the garden hose right here, put it to prime, and basically it'll run out all the water, and then you put it to spray and spray out the remainder of the paint out of the gun. And that's as far as that goes. Yeah, that's gonna do it for the video. Thanks for watching. Catch you on the next one.